show you. Hello, guys. Welcome to the second live of the day. If you have not watched the first live, please go watch it because I know that a lot of you guys don't want to get into the Luigi Mangione case, but I think it's essential that you do. There's a lot of things that are very important in that case, like important as a country. I'm fixing my seat here. So, there's one like already, but 0 people in here? Oh, there you are. Hi. Hi, Blazing Asian. So I want to talk about Gonçalves. I have talked a lot about the Gonçalves, probably more than anybody else. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't really watch other people. But I have called them out, and I need to call them out again. It is my opinion that they have gone from victims to villains. And the first thing that comes to mind is them saying a lot of things, a lot of horrible things are going to come out during this case. I believe that Steve Gonçalves mentioned that, right? So what horrible things was he talking about? Well, for one, his biological daughter that he willingly abandoned, Samantha. That was a pretty horrible thing that came out, right? You abandoned your daughter, but here you are. I lost Maddie, my other daughter. Yeah, I'm still drinking water. Sorry, I can't turn off the ADHD off and on at will. So there are some days that you guys are going to see me super hyper. And there is a stigma, especially for females. Most females with ADD tend to be hyperactive in the brain, not physically, right? But for me, I'm one of the small percentages where I just yap a lot. I'm very energetic. So a lot of people are like, oh my God, are you on Adderall? Oh my God, are you on Coke? Like, what are you on? There's no way that's natural. Like, she's on drugs. It's like, no, bitch. This is literally ADHD stigma in females. Again, whatever, right? So what are you going to do? You can't please everybody. So again, we want to talk about the beautiful Samantha and the horrible Gonçalves. They have gone from victims to villain. And we knew that things were going to come out. But personally, for me, if you guys have not watched the videos I made talking about Steve Gonçalves abandoning his own biological daughter, Samantha, you need to go watch that because then this might not make that much sense. So I want to delve a little bit deeper because Steve Gonçalves himself said that horrible things were going to come out, that horrible things are going to be exposed. What in the world was he talking about? What was he talking about? And I'm going to show you guys a comment that somebody made on my video titled, Mrs. Gonçalves detests Kaylee's sister, Sam begs for money. Somebody, maybe I won't show her name. I won't show her name just in case. But this is what she said. She said, my research shows that Samantha is 30 years old, being born in 1984. Her mother was born in 1981. So just checking in on everybody. This is Samantha Nelson. Samantha used to go by Samantha Gonçalves. She is the biological daughter of Steve Gonçalves. Her mother was born in 1981. That being said, this is just a comment by somebody. I believe that, yes, Samantha is 30 years old, but I personally was not able to verify that the mother was born in 1981. But if this comment is true, then yes, I'm going to be very concerned about what we have just potentially uncovered. Is this a disgusting truth bomb about Steve Gonçalves, or are these just internet rumors, comments on my videos? Okay, do you guys know what I just said? The mother was born in 1981 and Samantha was born in 1994, allegedly, right? Allegedly. These are the dates that were given to me If you do the math, what does that mean? Okay? What does that mean? That means that this mother of Samantha was 13 years old, 14 years old, 13 and pregnant, right? 13 and pregnant. 13 and pregnant. What the fuck? Is this really the birthday of the mother of Samantha Goncalves? Now goes by Samantha Nelson. Is this really the age that this woman was pregnant at? Was she truly 13 years old? Because you know what? This takes shit to a whole other level, and I'm not sure why other people are not talking about this. If this is true, boy, oh boy, do I have news for you if you are a Goncalves supporter, right? 13 and pregnant and probably gave birth at 14 roughly, because it's what, 9 months? That's fucking disgusting. That's wrong. And so many people have changed their minds about the Goncalves because they have been modern day villains. I gave them the benefit of the doubt for over a year, closer to a year and a half. And when this shit came out that he abandoned his daughter, it's like, I'm sorry, I just can't see Steven the same way. I can't. And if Christy was involved in any of that separation, she's also a problem in my eyes, right? Because why would you want that? That's sick. But then on top of that, if this is true, what the fuck, Steve? 13 and pregnant. Does anybody know Steve Goncalves' birthday? How old is Steve? How old was he when he got this woman pregnant? How old was this woman when she got pregnant? This is a minor, bro. Allegedly. Speculating. Theorizing. Oh my God, Nika, all you do is theorize. All you do is speculate. I'm leaving your channel. Bitch, go away. Like, yeah, I literally tell you guys in every video that I speculate and I theorize, and a lot of people lately are like, oh my God, I just found out that all you do in every video is theorize and speculate. This is so wrong. I am leaving. It took you this long to realize that? I tell you guys in every video, like, you must be deaf, bro, because I tell you in every video multiple times a day. Like, you're slow. 13 and pregnant. WTF, he's gross. Wow, she was a young girl. I'm not able to verify this information, but I've gotten a lot of messages just like this. And is this the disgusting shit that Steve Goncalves was worried about? Some really nasty things are gonna come out, guys. Yeah, it looks like the only nasty thing that's being exposed here is you. That's what you were worried about? We had 4 people. 4 people unalived in the IDAHO4, and that's what you were worried about. Yeah, I don't know what his age is. Let's see. He's got to be in his 50s at least. And this is not even talking about the other things, right? Like asking for 150 grand. That's about the sum of all of the GoFundMes. Then on top of that, them bragging that their daughter had $100,000 and she was a hard worker. Then why are you asking for money? Why are you asking for money, bro? Age, Steve Goncalves. I have looked for, let's see if I could find him. I thought he was in his 50s, mid 50s. But if he is at least 10 years older, I don't know what to say. Like, I can't say much because we can't really verify that that's the true birthday of the mother, right? I would personally love to talk to Samantha. I reached out to her through a private account that I made. She probably doesn't know it's me, but I want to talk to her. I want to know her mother's age. If he was born in 75, then my phone's gonna die. 78 people in here, 27 likes. Give it a like. You are here, you are watching, you are consuming. Give it a like. That's still a 23-year-old with a 13-year-old. That is fucking disgusting. And let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's have an honest conversation, because we've had a lot of people, a lot of new people come to the channel, and they don't really know me. They don't know me. They don't know who I am. They don't know how I am. In the early days, guys, being honest with all of you, because now we're family and stuff, I thought that Bryan Kohberger was probably guilty, right? 2 years and a month have passed. And I've read every single document, legal document, everything that there is to read about this case, on top of my regular job. And you know what's sad? Because again, we know that as Americans, we're obsessed with decorum and political correctness, and we are not allowed to speak ill of the dead. We're definitely not allowed to speak ill of family members, and that can sometimes get in the way of us getting to the truth. Unfortunately, we are at a time 2 years and a month later where Bryan Kohberger is looking innocent as fuck, and Steve Goncalves is looking more suspicious than a lot of people potentially involved in this case. He was trying to be extremely involved in the investigation. Was he trying to derail the investigation? Why? If you are new to the channel, I advise you to go watch all of the old videos, like almost a year or over a year, that I have made about him, where we talk about Hex, where we talked about his weird ties to this MLM scheme, where we talk about his brother, Nathan Goncalves, who is in jail because he killed somebody, a very important somebody, by the way. So it's kind of sick. If this is true, this is really going to change the perception of the public, right? Okay, so I found on Fast People Search that Steve Goncalves is allegedly, and I'm going to show you this because, again, this is legal. So I don't want you guys to come for me in the comments. This is legal. These are documents that can be found online on Fast People Search. Steve Goncalves says age 51. It says Steve Goncalves is 50 years old there and was born in October of 1973. So, if this comes out as true, this is really going to have people looking in the direction, more than they are already looking in the direction of Steve Goncalves. This is a very touchy subject. People don't like us to talk about the families. It's the families. That being said, a lot of you guys have told me, like, Nika, what the fuck is up with Christy Goncalves? Like, did she get, let's see, I think they blocked me from Facebook. Haters gonna hate. Has she gotten work done? Like, is she gonna be in a movie? Like, what's going on? What's going on? You know, she's looking different. I don't know, like, if she got work done or if she didn't. To me, I see the same lady. Like, to me, she looks the same, but I haven't seen her in a while. They blocked me from Facebook. So if y'all want to send me a picture of Christy Goncalves, let me know. You know, did she really get surgery? Are they planning to be in some sort of movie or like documentaries? Because we know that a lot of families have taken advantage of offers potentially out there. You know, are they getting paid for the interviews? Is that a bad thing? I don't think so. I think it's better to do interviews and get paid for them than for you to ask for 150 grand when you came out earlier and you said your daughter had 100K. Right? Right. Yeah, I am very sarcastic. People love it at work. They actually do. But I just wanted to share that little bit of information with you guys. Let me know if it's real or not, because I don't know. I'm just sharing comments. It would be very weird. I know some people said, well, that's really common, you know. It's really common for men to have children with minors. Like, I'm sorry, but I mean, it might be common, but it doesn't mean it's right. Like, it doesn't mean it's right. And if you're a person that thinks that that's right, like, I just don't want to talk to you. I just don't. I would just rather not. I don't know. There's something about, like, I know we're getting off topic a little bit, but there's something about, like, grown men who are, like, into, like, 13-year-olds that creeps me the fuck out. I know I'm not 13 anymore, right? Like, I'm in my 40s. I'm safe. I'm safe. By the way, I do have a neighborhood pedophile, right? There's one right here. You know, he walks his dog. But, like, I'm still like, save me, husband. Like, I will not walk out those streets without my husband and without my 9. And he's like, what are you so worried about? You're not 13 anymore. That's what he tells me. I'm like, I still feel young. You know? I still look young. I still feel young. You know? That, like, 13-year-old inside of me is like, help me. Save me. Don't touch me. Don't look my way. Don't. So, yeah. There's people that have also messaged me when these comments were put up on that video that I mentioned at the beginning of the live. That are like, well, it's like, it's not that bad, you know? Like, it's birthing hips, you know? The bones are flexible. I'm like, again, I just want to hurl. Makes me sick to my stomach. Some of us have children, nieces, nephews. It's just weird to me. I'm really hoping that Steve is not that much of a lowlife, that he would impregnate a 13-year-old. But at this point, my expectations for the Goncalves overall have just plummeted, especially after seeing what happened to poor Samantha. Poor Samantha, that baby girl, that poor young woman. I feel for her. I feel like she's honest. She's not perfect, you know? And I did want to share something I saw a few days back on her TikTok. Oh my God, it just like split my heart in two the second I saw it. She put, no, I'm not okay. Cut off all my hair off myself on Kaylee's anniversary. Went into a manic state. Fell off the wagon. Landed on my face. A dark night of the soul doesn't always last night. So yeah, we know that this woman has basically came forward and said that her father abandoned her. He emailed her every now and then. That's horrible. That's horrible. Look at this. Let's see if I can pull up the picture. She's so cute, by the way. Look at those sad puppy eyes. It's too bad. It's too bad, right? But she didn't even know Kaylee. Like, she didn't even know her, Nika. She's just playing the victim. I don't know, man. It sounded like she did meet or speak to Kaylee. And Olivia was just being a little biatch. That's what it sounded like. I get the vibe that out of all the sisters, Olivia was the one that was the most jealous. She's just like, she just gives jealous girl vibes, man. Like, what can I say? What can I say? So Steve is 50, so I was right. Okay, that was on a fast search something where I found his age. She's gorgeous. And I just get honesty from her. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. But either way, I just wanted your guys' input on this. I wanted to get your guys' opinions. Do you think that the Gonçalves have gone from victims to now villains? A lot of people are changing their perception on the Gonçalves, especially after Samantha came forward and said that Steve abandoned her. He cared more for Maddie, basically not his daughter, more than his own daughter, flesh and blood, right? Too sad, too sad. Enough sadness for the day, guys. It's probably why my laptop doesn't work. Probably shouldn't snap it like that. By the way, my laptop is very old and it was $100, so it's crashing. I am in the market. I'm asking Santa Claus is myself. I'm asking myself for a new laptop. I don't want to spend more than $500 because Chicago is very expensive and I'm taking care of my loved ones. So please, if you're a tech person or you know about technology, because I'm horrible, please give me some tips. I need to buy a laptop for you guys so that I can just share more information. And I want to buy one that's good. I don't want a $100 one. I need something that's going to be reliable and not fall apart on every live. So please share your information with me. People, this jacket, a lot of people have been asking me, I have no idea where it's from. My mother bought it for my birthday. Honestly, she shops at like TJ Maxx. That's probably where she got it. Nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. But I will ask her and text you guys when I find out. It's very comfortable. It's very cozy. So thank you guys all for joining me. I see there's 127 of you guys. Give it a like. You're in here watching, consuming, feeding off of what I'm putting out. So please give it a like. Wonder if people who donated can get their money back. Just asking. Donated, oh, for the Gonçalves? I don't know. Ask them. Ask them. Probably not. You guys take care. Have a wonderful night. Thank you all for joining me. And leave a comment. Let me know, what do you think about the Gonçalves? Have they just completely gone off the rails? And is it true or is it just rumor that Steve had a daughter with a 13-year-old? Yuck. Bye guys. Take care.